At this point, the only hope I have is that someone, anyone on the writing staff, or anyone on the production staff, will finally listen to the valid criticism of this show, learn from their mistakes, and begin improving it. Is that ever going to happen? Well, in some regards, I am a naive optimist, so I'm hopeful that it will happen one day. Hopefully, it all happens before Rooster Teeth finally bites the bullet and it all comes crashing down. The dangers of being a somewhat naive optimist is that reality can often hit you like a freight train. Rooster Teeth Productions LLC is dead. Officially. After 21 years, they're shutting down. And, man, I don't know what to say here. On the one hand, I'm shocked that they finally kicked the bucket. On the other hand, I'm impressed that they lasted this long. But I can't say that I'm surprised that it did happen eventually. Other people like June the King have detailed the long and extensive history of the company, along with the many controversies that have hit it in recent years, so I'm not going to go into extreme detail there. What I will say is that, beginning at the end of Volume 6, Rooster Teeth found itself in controversy after controversy, each one building up to today. From the Glassdoor reviews to ending grandfathered prices, from accusations of discrimination to key figures of the company being outed as sexual predators, RT has not been a good place, to say the least. Given everything that's happened, I knew it was only a matter of time before RT eventually bit that bullet. Once Barb took to Reddit to explain how bad the financial situation was at RT, I knew that RT's shutdown was coming sooner rather than later. And yet this is still shocking to me. Part of me really thought that they were gonna dodge the bullet. They survived through so many other things, including the frickin' pandemic. I figured they wouldn't be dead anytime soon. Yet here we are. RT is gone. Finished. What does that mean? Well, the final season of Red vs. Blue, the show that put RT on the map in the first place, is now up in the air. I don't know if that final season will happen. I think it might survive. The last bit of RT content that people cared about might get made. Camp is still airing episodes, so I'll imagine those are gonna finish up. All the subsidiary companies under RT's umbrella, like Dogbite or Funhouse or Death Battle, well, they're either gonna manage to escape through a rebrand or they're gonna go down with the bird. And RWBY. I've heard rumors on the wind that RWBY is going to be sold off to someone, that the series will be continued or finished by another company. But until I see official news that the IP is out of Warner Brothers' hands, I think we have to acknowledge the idea that RWBY is officially dead. Its 10th and final volume will never happen. That means Volume 9 is officially the last volume of RWBY. And you know I'm not the fondest of that volume. So yeah, this is the end. And this stings. I don't enjoy this news any more than a dedicated RWBY fan would, because ultimately, this is not what I wanted. I didn't want RWBY or Rooster Teeth to fail. Any and all criticism I have towards the company, their practices, the quality of their shows, etc., it doesn't come from a place of hate. It doesn't come from a place of wanting them to fail. It comes from a place of wanting them to succeed, of wanting them to do better than they're doing. My hatred for Volume 9 is born out of the love I have for RWBY. Because, believe it or not, RWBY is the reason why I got into creative writing in the first place. This shows the reason why I have the passion for writing that I currently do. So to see it end like this, it doesn't make me happy, that's for sure. I don't want Rooster Teeth to end on this note. I don't want RWBY to end on this note. I want to see it continued. I want to see it survive, see it thrive. I want, more than anything, for RWBY to be the best show it can be. But that dream can't happen anymore. That doesn't mean we have to let the torch go out, though. The future of RWBY is uncertain, and while the optimist in me says that someone else will buy the IP and finish or reboot the story, the realist in me says that it's probably gone. But official RWBY is not the only thing that we have going right now. We actually have a good amount of RWBY fan content going on, and that fan content is what's going to keep this IP alive. So, if you're a fan of RWBY, I would highly recommend you check out all of the major RWBY AU projects and go support them. RWBY Evermorrow, RWBY Dust Queen, Fixing RWBY. Now more than ever, these fan projects are going to be the thing that keeps the torch of RWBY lit. And I think that we, as a fandom, whether you're critical of the show or an avid defender of it, should take some time to put our differences aside and just appreciate RWBY and Rooster Teeth for what it was and what it could have been, if not what they are now. And, well, I don't want this video to just be depressing. I want to end this video with my own tribute to RWBY. The following music video was something I created more than a year ago, before Volume 9 came out and I planned on reviewing RWBY from the beginning. My plans obviously changed and I scrapped most of that project, but this little video survived. It's perhaps the most accurate reflection of how I feel about RWBY deep down. In spite of all the flaws, in spite of all the issues, I still love this show. So, enjoy. Thanks for watching. And thank you, Rooster Teeth, for all the memories. I literally wouldn't be where I am in life if not for RWBY.